Hey guys, what is up? We're back with more Kingdom Hearts. I thought I would speed this up because it's just the fill cup once again. This time with the time limit. This one is really easy. I mean, you could probably do it with just Sora in 3 minutes. I mean, it's just the same thing. This time you're clearing it in 3 minutes. The time pauses when you finish, and you move on between rounds and stuff. Blah 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 blah. What I found really easy is to use the AOE magic attacks like Blizzard or Thunder, and that way you could take care of multiple. As you can see, you could take care of multiple at the same time. Of course, this is all before the Heartless gets stronger after a certain event, which I won't spoil because I'm pretty sure there's some people who are watching this who haven't played this game. So yeah. Just watch me speed run through this because I'm a boss one. Yeah, these really should be no problem. Really should be no problem. Here we go. One thing I would say to watch out for is the loosies. By that I mean people who kind of break away from the group, who kind of waste your time, who whittle away your seconds. I'm about to actually win it here. Yeah, but be careful for those Heartless that just are right off the screen. As you can see, we got the tech boost skill, and pretty much what that does is it increases the tech points you get from like reflecting attacks or something, or whatever. Anyway, yeah, and we're about to head on to the Gummy ship. Moving on here. I will get to the I'll get to the other worlds and do the Trinities later. Not really trying to do them right now because we don't have all the Trinities. So I figured it'd be more fun to just do all Trinities at one time instead of just going back and forth. That's a bit lame. Anyway, I figured I would show this off since this is, you know, the first one with my new Gummy. So I got radar, got a shield, and I got the, oh yeah, the speed Gummy too. I forgot about that. Ironically, he didn't mention the other thing I got, which is Drain, which pretty much pulls in all nearby like items and such. I don't know if I mentioned that earlier, but yeah. Anyway, I'm eating through my shield there. As you can see, that was a Drain. And we're gonna avoid this time since we're not trying to warp. That's the speed Gummy, and yeah. Pretty much get a handle on how my thing works. I'm trying to upgrade it to more to get more powerful blasters, but of course that takes time. It takes time. Shooting through the asteroids here. One thing you gotta watch out when you have the shield is for when it wears down. You can see in the bottom right how many shield hits you have left, SHD, and we get surprised by a very famous visitor pretty soon. So be on the lookout. MLG, just simply boss. That was actually pretty cool.
Hey, Sora! Are you okay?
What are you guys doing? Where are we anyway? Whoa!
Oh, you know, I think that big old whale Monstro just swallowed us. And for today's weather, expect showers. Oh, heavy showers.
Hey! Who's there? It's me! Oh, it's just Pinocchio. Pinocchio?
Pinocchio? Pinocchio, where are you going? Pinocchio! Come on, everybody, after him, quick!
What have you got there, Pinocchio?
With this, we can get out of here, Father.
Really? With this big block, you think so?
It's true. So, how did you end up here, Pinocchio?
Oh my, so the whale swallowed all of you too? My goodness!
Yeah, looks like it.
My name is Geppetto. I'm Pinocchio's father. When we got separated, I traveled all over looking for him. Thank goodness we're together again. So, you seem to know Pinocchio quite well. I hope he was a good boy in my absence. Well, we've all had quite a journey, right, Pinocchio? Pinocchio!
What are you doing? Come on, let's go back.
You know, Geppetto's awfully worried about you.
Pinocchio, stop fooling around. This is no time for games.
But Sora, I thought you liked games. Or are you too cool to play them now that you have the Keyblade?
Riku? What are you doing here?
Just playing with Pinocchio.
You know what I mean. What about Kairi? Did you find her?
Maybe. Catch us, and maybe I'll tell you what I know.
Oh, come on!
So yeah, welcome to Monstro. This is also one of my most hated worlds in this game. I know it seems like I hate a lot of worlds in this game. I don't really, but there's a lot that I didn't particularly like. I love this game, don't get me wrong, but there's a lot I didn't. I'm not even sure what the word is. I guess I didn't appreciate, and for one, that was let me just stop. It's a good game. Anyway, I figured I would slow this recording down just because this area is very confusing, especially if you're trying to move on with the story. I remember being stuck here for hours my first time, simply because I just couldn't keep track of the rooms. I was young. I wasn't trying to keep up with the rooms. I was just going through portals and whatever you want to call them. So it didn't really work in my favor to do that. So this is just me grinding here. You don't actually have to go through this room first. But yeah, just so you get an idea of the enemies that are in here. You got the ghosts, you got fat bodies. We're gonna come up against air pirates pretty soon. Got shadows, and barrels. Barrels are much like the jars that we just saw in Agrabah. Really annoying, but they're not. It's nothing that we can't handle. No, we're fucking Keyblade warriors. Or Keyblade war. Well, technically we are, but I meant Keyblade wielders. It's more official if you want to go that route. Golly gee, I wonder how you guys have been. This isn't exactly a straightforward area, so I'm kind of just at a loss for words, really. I mean, it kind of is a straightforward. Kind of. I would only say it's straightforward if you're just doing the story, because the way is easy, but there's a lot of heartless, as you can see, that litter the path. You know what? I suppose I could speed this up a bit. Well, no, because you guys want to see it. I'm really tempted to speed it up, but I know I probably shouldn't, especially if like there are people who are trying to watch along and follow through, you know, because it is a walkthrough. Anyway, enough grinding. Go to chamber 2, which is on top. This is still the first room, by the way. You're gonna fall down a bit, fight some air pirates. I freaking hate air pirates. I hate them so much. In higher difficulties, they do so much damage, and they're really annoying and hard to kill. But enough complaining. Just gonna kill some fat bodies. Some fat bodies. Yeah, I'm surprised I'm not annoyed by those guys, but they're just really easy to kill. Just slap some magic on them. They get a cottage there. I really thought you could push this, but it figures you can't. Didn't miss anything. So yeah, after chamber 2, we're gonna, I guess, look and see what we got and go to chamber 3, which is just straight across. It's the only room you can really go to. Then I would just recommend going straight back to chamber 2. Simply because you can fall off, and it's really this is why I hate this stage. It's really annoying, at least until you get the better platforming abilities later in the game. And it's really annoying because you can just fall off so easily. And you'll have to, like, usually you'll have to go all the way back to chamber 2 or 3, and that's the beginning. So that's not fun to do that like 4 or 5 times, you know. Anyway, I believe this is chamber 5, which is still in the first ledge that you should be on. This is what another thing. It gets pretty confusing. You start off in chamber 1, you go up the ledge to chamber 2. When you get to chamber 2, you fall all the way down, and then you keep walking when you're on the bottom, fighting through the Heartless. On the other side is going to be chamber 3, which will lead you to a ledge, which walks you back to chamber 2, which you then walk across another ledge to this room, which is chamber 5. If you didn't get all that, I apologize, and I understand your fury, because I went through the same fury pretty much. Now we're going to chamber 6. Chamber 6 is going to be this huge chamber here. It's kind of like steps, and you don't want to fall down the other side of the steps yet, simply because it's out of your way. You know what I mean? You don't really have to. It's just like it's just annoying. I'm glad they got rid of the Trinities in part 2, because there's just really no reason to have it. It's just a way for you to backtrack and level up and grind when you're about to reach the end of the world. Oops, I kind of spoiled it there. If anything, I could just cut that out. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll cut it out. I'll cut it out. Yeah, you know, still grinding. But the place you want to go to is actually at the bottom of these steps. There you can see the White Trinity. Really briefly. That's not actually where you want to go. I don't think so. Or maybe it is. Oh yeah, it was. There you go. And once again, just go straight. You're on another ledge, so if you fall, you're going to have to start over. And cutscene!
Why do you still care about that boy? He has all but deserted you for the Keyblade and his new companions, after all.
I don't care about him. I was just messing with him a little.
Oh, really? Of course you were. Beware the darkness in your heart. The heartless prey upon it.
Mind your own business.
Riku! What's the matter with you? What are you thinking? Don't you realize what you're doing?
I was about to ask you the same thing, Sora. You only seem interested in running around and showing off that Keyblade these days. Do you even want to save Kairi?
I do.
Okay, so Pinocchio's in trouble. I kind of just sped this up because, you know, it takes a long time to do this. And this boss is another annoying addition to the damn mix. Yep, Pinocchio's trapped by Heartless Cage. Pretty much the only way.
No problem. Let's do it.
Yeah. Anyway, pretty much the only way you can hit this guy is if you jump up and hit him. You can't hit him from the back. I was just demonstrating there. Yeah, you just keep hitting him. He's really not that hard, at least on beginner. And really difficult levels, you don't want to do this. You actually want to slap arrow on yourself and then go in and attack him. His hits are very, very strong, especially if you're on proud mode. But yeah, as you can see, he's almost dead, so he doesn't really pose that much of a problem here. I said that pretty weird. He doesn't pose much of a problem, and he's done.
Pinocchio! Pinocchio! Please, give me back my son.
Sorry, old man. I have some unfinished business with this puppet.
He's no puppet. Pinocchio is my little boy.
He is unusual. Not many puppets have hearts. I'm not sure, but maybe he can help someone who's lost theirs.
Wait a minute. Are you talking about Kairi?
What do you care about her?
Some harsh words. Anyway, guys, that will be the end for this episode. Thank you very much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Stay tuned if you want to, follow along and know more about the Kingdom Hearts universe and follow along to